Hello students, let's read the problem. And it says, which of the following values of x make the equation true? So I'm looking for a value for x, right? And of course, I want to make sure that whatever value I find, it makes my statement true or my equation true, okay? So I have an equation and I've noticed that I got variables on both sides. Anytime that you have variables on both sides, you have to make sure that you move the variables to only one side. It's up to you. You can move them to the right, to the left. On equations, it doesn't really matter, okay? I like to always move the smallest number. I don't know, maybe because I don't want to be working with negative numbers, but like I said, it's up to you. So I look at my problem and I do see a 1/4 x on one side, but then I see a negative 2x on the right. So I am gonna get rid of the negative 2x. And the opposite of a negative 2x, it's a plus 2x, okay? So I'm gonna write down over here what we're doing. So I'm solving for x, right? So I'm gonna say plus 2x. Whatever you do on one side, you do it to the other side. Okay? So I'm gonna have 2x plus 1/4 x is gonna be 2 and 1/4 x plus 4 equals, and my 2 and my negative 2 cancels out, and I have negative 1/2. Okay? So now it's up to you if you want to change the fraction to a decimal. My mixed number, it's totally up to you. I'm going to leave it like that until maybe later when I really need to do something with it. Okay? Now, since I want to leave x by itself, I need to first get rid of the plus 4. How do I get rid of a plus 4? By subtracting 4 on both sides. Okay? So I subtract 4 on both sides, and I'm still going to bring the 2 and 1/4 x. My 4's are going to cancel, of course. That's the whole idea. And on the other side, I'm going to have negative 1/2 plus a negative 4. So I am going to get negative 4 and 1/2. And again, like I said, we can work with mixed numbers, change them. We'll see. I just want to make sure that we get the process going. Now, at this point, I feel that you might want to change the fraction to a decimal so that your mixed number changes to a decimal number, right? So 2 and 1/4, it's going to be 2.25x equals negative 4.5 or negative 4.50. And I think you feel more comfortable with decimals, right? So I need to get rid of the 2.25, which is multiplying the x. The opposite of multiplying is dividing 2.25 on both sides. Okay? So of course my 2.25 is going to cancel because that becomes a 1. Remember? And 1x is the same as x by itself, but let me write down 1x. And then I am going to divide negative 4.50 divided by 2.25. And I am going to get a negative 2, which means x is equals to a negative 2. So according to my problem, it says that the value for x has to be a negative 2. There's a way that I can check if my problem is correct. And what we're going to do, and I'm going to write it down right here, we're going to do what is called check. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace x with a negative 2 on the equation that was given to me. Okay? So the equation is 1/4 x plus 4 equals negative 2x minus half. Okay? So look what I'm going to do. Right there, notice how I'm writing down everything, but I am leaving a blank because guess what? In that blank, I am going to write down the negative 2 on both of them. Okay? So basically what I did is I replaced x with negative 2. That's the way that we can check my work. Okay? So if you multiply 1/4 times -2, you get -1/2 plus 4 equals -2 times -2 is a +4 minus 1/2. And I don't know if you can see that connection right there, but I can see the same on both sides. In both sides, I have a +4. On both sides, I have a -1/2. But you can always work it out, and you will get 3.5 equals to 3.5. Anytime that you replace x with a value, and of course you need to make sure that you get the same answer, then that means that that's my value for x. So therefore, my answer for this one is going to be letter B for this question.